Hey, this is Digital Dave with another cryptocurrency and blockchain update. The reason why I'm laughing is because this is my fourth attempt at making this video. The first two attempts I made in both of my wireless audio transmitters went south on me. The batteries pooped out on both of those units, 2 units. So I've been sitting here for 45 minutes researching and looking at things all over the place in my research tools. Letting the battery charge, and now the battery's charged on it. And the third attempt of the video, I made the whole video, it was 14 minutes long, and I went to review it and the video didn't record, even though the red record light's been flashing the whole time. It just didn't work. Now, what is going on? Why did that happen? Maybe it's because we are in what they call Mercury retrograde. And to be honest with you, I don't really know what the heck that means, Mercury retrograde. Maybe put in the comments below what it really means. I mean, I understand that Mercury's moving backwards or something like that. I mean, is the planet really moving backwards? What the heck is going on with that? What does that really mean? You know, I'm not into astrology or whatever, but or astronomy. They say the planet's moving backwards and communication goes south, and that's exactly what's happening. So there's probably some truth to it. There probably is. I remember in previous Mercury retrogrades, just my computer going haywire and crashing, and getting communication mixed up in some weird way. See, I can't even spit it out. And just weird things happen. You're not really supposed to make life-changing decisions during this period up until about the 20th of this month. Okay, so there's that. Maybe that's what's going on. Weird things happen, I guess. I don't know. That's all I can say. All right, what am I making this video? Besides I hadn't made a video in a week, there's another reason I'm making this video is because I want to talk about Theta has been added to Grayscale. And this news, it's not official news. They haven't said anything. I just saw on some Telegram channels that Theta has been added to Grayscale. That's a pretty big deal. No, it's more than a pretty big deal. It's a really big deal. Grayscale, they hold or control about 570,000 Bitcoin. That gives you some idea of how serious they are about crypto and about buying their cryptos that's in their trust. They could be holding or have their eyes on tens of millions of Theta tokens. And Theta, it really popped on the news, and at the time of this video, it's about $2.15, $2.20. I mean, it popped up a good 20 cents right after the news. It kind of settled down just a little bit by a few pennies. I don't know where Theta will be by the time you watch this video, but this is really big news. Theta still at this price I still think it's a screaming buy. I've got a buy up to price in my Patreon group. If you want to check it out, it's patreon.com/crazy4cryptos, crazy number 4 cryptos. And buy up to price means that anytime up to that price, you could just buy it without even thinking about it, without trying to time the market. That's what the buy up to price means. And this price, I think, just is kind of a no-brainer just to go ahead and pick up as much Theta as you can comfortably buy. Don't ever invest too much into crypto that you start to feel a little bit weird if the price drops, if the price collapses. You want to get into a comfort zone with any investment, not just crypto, where if the price just totally crashes, maybe you're not, you're jumping for joy, but you're not going to lose sleep. And if the price moons, then you're dancing in the streets. That's the way you want to find that sweet spot. Life is all about sweet spots. You want to constantly find that sweet spot that goes for love and relationships, and where you live, your location, where you live, your country, whatever it is. You want to find sweet spots. You're always looking for a sweet spot. We don't really realize it. Maybe you do now. We're always constantly seeking sweet spots, and that's a little bit different than finding your comfort zone. Finding a comfort zone is too easy. You don't want to get lulled into a comfort zone. You want to be uncomfortable basically all the time, because that's how you grow. If you're constantly in a comfort zone, then you don't grow. You get too comfy, you get lazy, and you don't really expand your higher self. Okay. All right. So yeah, this is a big deal. I don't know if Grayscale is going to be adding Tfuel. I mean, probably not. It didn't say Tfuel, it just said Theta. But when Theta goes up, Tfuel will follow. It usually lags behind, and then it slingshots and gets back up. And sometimes I think Theta could actually slingshot and get that ratio could tighten up pretty good. Not investment advice, but my investment opinion is get as much Theta as you can comfortably afford, get as much Tfuel as you can comfortably afford too. I say about an 80% dollar ratio of Theta to 20% Tfuel. Again, this is not coins, this is dollar ratio. So if you got $1,000 to put into it, put in 800 Theta and 200 into Tfuel. Really big news about this Grayscale. Also Chainlink. This was, I know the Chainlink community, this happened over a week ago about Grayscale adding Chainlink, and they've added Tezos. And both of those coins I haven't talked about too much in a while. I know I've mentioned Chainlink, but I haven't said the word Tezos in a while. But Tezos is added too. I think Tezos is ready to make some big moves. I know it's popped a little bit. And Cardano is part of Grayscale as well. And Cardano, I think this is going to be a really big month for Cardano. If you don't have enough Cardano, it's a good time to get some at about 42 cents, wherever the price might be at the time of this video. Cardano could pop to $1 rather quickly. I think Cardano could go to $1 this month. So, or get pretty darn close to it. And the thing about these staking coins like Theta and Cardano, which I'm such a big fan, and Tezos too, and soon to be Chainlink, is that you can't really pump and dump it, kind of like what the XRP community did. I'll get to that in a second. I want you to stay tuned for that. If people try to pump Cardano, you got to realize that people buy Cardano to stake, and they sit on their Cardano and they don't need to trade it because people are looking for passive income. They're looking for safety and they're looking for passive income. When people buy Cardano, people hold Cardano, most people stake it in the staking pool, or that you can stake it on the Atomic wallet and the Exodus wallet as well, and earn between 4 and 5% interest. That's pretty healthy interest compared to the 0.5% that most savings accounts offer, in some cases negative interest. 4 and 5% is actually, people are so happy with that 5% interest. Zilliqa, you get about 3 times that right now. All right, but Theta is a staking crypto. It's about 58% of all Theta is being staked currently right now. It's a really big number. And again, that spins off a monthly income, a passive income. This is what people want. They want a passive income. They want to be able to have a passive income, and they can travel the world with their computer or their laptop in their bag, and that is their business. That is their livelihood right there. They don't have to worry about having like a business, or having like a McDonald's where you're having to babysit teenagers, or any other business where you have staff, or maybe you have somebody, and if you have a property or something that you're renting out. That's good, but it requires maintenance. It requires phone calls, emails, constantly have to look after it. With crypto, it's totally different. Sure, you want to continue to educate yourself with this channel here and other fantastic YouTube channels about crypto. And in my Patreon, I got a lot of information in there, but I don't want to say join Patreon. Yeah, join it. Why not? It's only $18.88 a month. But people, when they buy these staking cryptos, people hold on to them. Most people do. You don't want to swing in and out of these coins. Theta, Zilliqa, Cardano, Chainlink. Chainlink's going to have staking coming up probably in the next couple of months, maybe. I'm guessing, but we'll be able to, we'll be able to stake our Chainlink. Those stinky linkies can be staked, and you can probably earn about 5% interest with that as well. We'll see. We'll see what those numbers come up to. And in the group, I'll have all the details about how to do it, because I have so many tutorials on how to basically do, not everything, but a lot of things, staking and security and setting up wallets, and even Polkadot. There's a really, really, really detailed and elaborate tutorial on staking Polkadot. It's pretty technical, but it's about 22 pages long. But you can stake Polkadot, and a lot of people are staking Polkadot on Kraken and earning 12%, and that is fantastic. The challenge I have with it is that you do surrender your private keys by staking on a centralized website. I'm not saying Kraken has any cracks in the foundation. Oh God, where did I come up with that? I'm just saying that I like to have control. I like to know that I can move my coins at any time without some kind of system shutting me down, like it happened for my Binance.com account. I just like to have control. I'm not saying pull your Polkadot off of Kraken or any website where you're earning a nice, comfy interest like 12%. I'm just saying my comfort zone is I want to really have control. But stake, if you want to do it, if you want to have total control, and if you are tech savvy, there is a tutorial detailed in the Patreon on how to do that as well. By the way, Polkadot is part of Grayscale as well. So, A lot of the C4C coins are in Grayscale, and this is, I didn't go through a Grayscale list and say, okay, I'm going to buy this one. This is just what I researched, and it also turned out that it was almost a mirror image of what Grayscale is going after. Not everything, but I would say probably 70% are the coins that I'm into. Okay, XRP. Recently, well, I guess less than 24 hours ago, there was a big Telegram group that went up to 200,000 members, and they had an overflow of another 100,000. So we'll say 300,000 member Telegram group where they had their XRP, what they call it, a buy and hold, not a pump and dump or a pump and hold, buy and hold, whatever, where everyone was supposed to buy XRP at a certain time. Now, I saw this 3 days ago. I announced it in my group. I said, I'm not promoting this by any means. I'm just sharing this as news, and do what you want. And I gave people 3 options, what they can maybe do if they want. But I wanted people to think for themselves and do what felt right. And option 2 is what a lot of people did. And people bought XRP at about 26 cents, the ones that selected option 2 or chose option 2. And even after the big pump, XRP went up to about 70 cents, and it crashed down from that. But people that bought the XRP at 26 cents, they're still up 30% nearly from that, after that crash, post-crash. So, you know, knowledge is gold, and that's what I'm telling my group. Knowledge is gold. You want to know stuff, okay? You want to know things. You don't have to take action. You just want to know about it. You don't want to be surprised. You know, there's other pumps that's going to happen. You know, silver, physical silver, I think is very undervalued. And you know, this whole silver squeeze that you may have heard about, it's not about Melvin Capital or Citadel or hedge funds. This is about a silver stake into the heart of the vampire. That's what this is. This vampire is the banksters. And this is a very peaceful, non-violent protest for sound money. Without sound money, we'll be basically a slave to fiat currency. I'm surprised a lot of people don't know what fiat means, but fiat currency just means a currency that's printed with no backing whatsoever, and they can just print trillions of dollars, which the US dollar has been printed with no backing whatsoever. No gold backing, no silver backing. That may change though. We might have a gold and silver backed currency. In the meantime, we have currency based on air. It's not like crypto people, you know, years ago, and it's less now, crypto investors or would-be investors saying crypto is not backed by anything, but it's actually backed by math and code, which it doesn't need to be backed by silver, gold. Crypto is crypto. It doesn't need to have any other backing but math and code. Fiat currency needs to be backed by gold and silver, and this is our DNA. You know, gold and silver is in our DNA. That's why the coins that we see now, at least, you know, the American coins, and even the Thai baht here, you know, most coins are silver because it's kind of tricking your mind. It's kind of like I don't have an analogy. The coins are silver. Sometimes they're gold looking because this is our DNA. It's gold and silver. So there's that. I would say, you know, this silver squeeze, don't think this is some kind of scam. It's a scam. Silver's not a scam. Get some physical silver if you can. Okay, SLV. You know, there's not much physical silver to buy. You know, APMEX and these other goldsilver.com, these other sites, they are really running low on silver coins, particularly the American Eagles and the Canadian Maples and some of these other government minted coins. They're really running low. And over the weekend, there's all these sites where people, just so much demand, and they're putting up this message saying, we can't really let your order go through until the market starts, you know, on Monday morning. But they just didn't have any silver, and they were freezing all buys. If you're able to get some physical silver for, you know, a few dollars over spot or $5 over spot, you know, you're going to pay a little bit of premium. Get you some, just get a little bit. Even if you just buy like 5 ounces, that's all. You just get 5 ounces. If you want to be potentially make a lot of money, you know, maybe get more. Just do whatever your comfort zone allows. Yeah. Earlier I said don't be in your comfort zone, but this way, you want to be in your comfort zone this way. Because like I said, you don't want to be like losing sleep. Did I buy too much of this? Did I whatever? And you don't want to buy too few of something either too. You do want to find that sweet spot. But you know, having a 5 to 10% allocation of your investment, well, this is only my investment opinion, having a 5 to 10% allocation into precious metals is not a bad idea whatsoever. Okay. Hey, we're back at 14 minutes again. All right, I must have just totally cloned that video I made earlier. All right, that's all I got, and now we're at 15 minutes. Okay, this is DD. I will see you in the next video.